This is the OLS guidelines for Microsoft Teams. In these guidelines, you will learn about how to sign into Teams, joining a Teams video call, and participating in a Teams video call. The first step is how to sign into Teams. If you have not downloaded Microsoft Teams onto your computer yet, please click the following link and follow the instructions to download Teams. As you can see, this is the link right here. So you will just click on it. And remember to please use your Bellevue College email address when you create your Microsoft Teams account. And you will also use your email address and password to log in. So let's click on the link. And it will bring you to this page where you can download Microsoft Teams onto any device. And you will click this button here and just follow the instructions on how to download it onto your computer. Once it's downloaded onto your computer, you can open up Teams. For a Windows computer, just click Start, find Microsoft Teams, and click on it to sign in. For a Mac computer, you can go to the Applications tab or the Launchpad to find Microsoft Teams and click the button. So I have a Mac computer, so I will either go to the Launchpad where Microsoft Teams has been added, or I can also go to the Applications page, which is right here, and I can find Microsoft Teams and all the different downloads, and I will double click on it, and it will bring in the sign-in page. And as I mentioned before, you have to use your Bellevue College email address, so that is what I will input. And it will also ask for your password. And just click Sign In. And you will be logged into Microsoft Teams. As you can see, the main menu button, the navigation, is on the left side. And you can see your account information when you click on your initials here, and you can also add your picture. So this is what it looks like. If you want to learn more about the navigation buttons on the left side, you can click here and it will bring you to a online document that shows you what each button is and what it's used for. The second part is how to join a Teams video call for your class. So there are two ways to join a Teams video meeting. The first option is you can go to your Bellevue College email for a Teams meeting invite email from your instructor, and you can click on the Join Microsoft Teams Meeting button. Or the second option is you can go to your Bellevue College calendar in the Teams app or in your email, find the meeting invite from your instructor on the date and time your class is to meet, double click to open, and click Join Microsoft Teams Meeting. So with either option, you will find a box similar to this that says Join Microsoft Teams Meeting, and this is what you will click on to join your class. And sometimes when you click on this button, this pop-up will show. And if you have Microsoft Teams already downloaded to your computer, as I showed in part 1, you can just click Open Microsoft Teams and it will automatically open Teams for you. But if you haven't done so already, there will be a button in the bottom of the page that says Download the app, And this one is specifically for my Mac computer. And if you have a Windows computer, it will say download the Windows app. And once you click on it, this page will appear, and it will be the page right before you enter your virtual classroom. So some things to remember is Join Now is where you will enter the Teams video call. This button here is for video if you want to show yourself to the class. If you don't have a camera on your laptop, that's fine too. And there is this microphone button, and that is to either mute or unmute your microphone. So please check that your microphone is always on mute. This should always be on mute unless you're speaking. So I'll show you how that works. So if I open my Teams app and I go to Calendar, I can see that I have a team meeting on Tuesday, and the calendar in your Teams app is connected to your Bellevue College email and calendar as well. So if I double click on this, I can see the meeting, and I can join Microsoft Teams meeting here or up here, or I can go to my Bellevue College email and also go to the same calendar and double click on that to join the Microsoft Teams meeting. Or I can also go into my email, which I already did, and I can find the invite and scroll all the way down to click on Join Microsoft Teams Meeting. So when I double click on that, as you can see, this popped up. So I can either open Microsoft Teams, and if I have not downloaded Microsoft Teams, I can download the app. But since I've downloaded it already, I will click Open Microsoft Teams. And you'll see yourself on the page. So if you'd like, you can turn off your video. You can also turn it back on. But the most important thing is before you join your classroom, which is where you'll click here, please turn off your microphone so that it's muted. So that will be here. As you can see, I muted it, and there's a slash that goes across the microphone. So your microphone must always be on mute unless you're speaking or asking a question during class. And when you're ready, just click Join Now to participate in your Teams video call. Part 3 of this video is about participating in a Teams video call. And before I go into it, some reminders for your video call for class. Please have your microphone on mute at all times except for when you are speaking. Please also know that you are not allowed to record classes. And although we are not in a physical classroom, you are still attending class. Please be professional. This means you should dress, sit, and act as if you were in class. Now, to join a video call, let's go back to Microsoft Teams. And this is where we left off. As you remember, I can either turn on or off my camera so people can see me. And this is the microphone icon. So please remember to keep your microphone on mute before you join the class, but also at all times unless you are speaking. And when you're ready, click Join Now. Once you've joined, your screen will look something like this. As your classmates and instructor pop up, their pictures will also show up on the screen. And as you can see, the navigation pane is still on the left side. And when you hover your mouse over the screen, this icon will appear. If your mouse is not moving for several seconds, that icon menu will disappear. But once you move your mouse, it'll reappear. And as you can see, this is to turn on or off your camera. This is the microphone icon where you keep it on mute at all times except for when you're speaking. This 3 dots will show different other options that you can play around with for your video call. And please remember, there is a start recording button, but you are not allowed to record class, so please ignore this. There is also this message icon, which you can click, and there will be a conversation icon pop up on the side where you can type questions to your instructor or classmates, and everyone in the video call will see. You can also click on this, which will show the participants of the class. And at the end of the class, simply press the telephone icon to hang up and end the meeting. The most important icon is the share icon, which is the rectangle with the arrow pointing upwards. If you'd like to present a PowerPoint, a document, or a file to the class, you can click on this, and whatever is on your computer screen, they will see. So, for example, if I'd like to share a website or a presentation to the class, I will click on the screen share icon, which is this one right here. And at the bottom here will pop up everything that I have open on my computer. So I can choose what I want to show to class. And once I choose which one to show, this is what I chose to show to class, so all your classmates will see this on their screen. And once you're done presenting, simply click on the icon here, which is the meeting video call. It will bring it back up, and when you're done sharing your screen to the class, simply click on the screen icon again. Now it says stop sharing with an X, so click on that. And that will end the screen share option. And once you're done with class, simply hang up. Here are the rules to remember for your video call. And as you can see, when you join the video call, you will see something like this where you can see your classmates and instructors on the screen if they have their camera turned on. This is a useful reminder for you if you need a reminder about what the different icons on the screen mean. And this is also an explanation of what screen sharing is. Remember, for screen share, click on the rectangle with the arrow pointing upwards to share your screen. And once you're done sharing, click on the rectangle with the X through it to stop sharing your screen. For other useful resources, you can download this PDF for a quick user guide on Teams. You can also attend a live training on Teams with the Bellevue College's IT department. You can click on this link to register there.